guys, sorry I've been gone for a long time, and yes, I don't have my makeup on. I work 2 jobs, and I just got off of work. Well, the good thing is I got myself a new Perfect Circles t-shirt, and if you are on my Facebook, I got myself my new Don't Tread on Me George Washington tattoo, 1776, and my last name tattooed. And title of the video: why I never will ever, never in my lifetime will date a progressive. Destroy what was the good parts of what's the old life, the old school values of the good parts of it, and they just try to destroy and turn it over their head, and they will try to destroy society and basically fuck everything up because they think in this narrow-minded sense that, oh, we have to be open-minded to everything, supposedly. Into stuff that basically has been disproven 100 times. They shove their ideology down your throat, and basically they're this horrible, this insecure people. They really are. I mean, liberals are different. I mean, you know, I know I bash on liberals a lot on my YouTube channel, but, you know, like I said, I mean, you know, I know I'm a conservative. I can agree to disagree with people, but when you're all you fucking jackass and the progressive jackwagons out there who are mentally insane want to say on the comment, well, you're fat and ugly. You don't date anybody. Oh, okay, well, last time I checked, were you me? Oh, exactly not. So check this out. I've been with her for 5 years. Jonica, she's my ex. Current girlfriend, Hillary, been with her for a while. One thing I like about the Gothic subculture, and the way I dress this way, is not because it's dark. It's also the fact that I love dark romance. I love to be a gentleman. I like open doors for ladies. I say yes ma'am, no ma'am, and I'm very chivalrous. I'm very polite. And I like to know how to treat a woman right. In the bedroom or outside the bedroom also. But it's just, you know, love songs from The Cure, you know, from Robert Smith, you know, it's amazing. Feeling that connection. Reading Edgar Allan Poe, you know, all these love poems that he wrote to Dear Eleanor. See, this is one thing I hate about some of these progressive jackwagons. They don't know how to appreciate old school values of being a gentleman, to be chivalrous. And it's kind of disgusting to think about it. This is a video I'm going to comment on and basically pull apart the argument. I've been a gentleman for a long time, and you know, I never had hardly any problems with trying to get ladies. And you know, the funny thing about it is, what don't fix what's not broken. That's how I see it. So,
hi, my name is Emily Panic, and my unpopular opinion is that chivalry needs to end. Here's why chivalry is bad. First of all, it was developed in the Middle Ages as a code of conduct for knights.
Like, this is a bad thing. A code of conduct is a bad thing. Treating women right, opening doors for ladies, saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, pulling a chair out for a lady. So you act like that's bad? How's that bad? Oh, it's been that in the medieval times. When guys were actually men, when guys were actually gentlemen, when guys were, you know, had proper education, intelligence, smarts, and, you know, these class acts of these extreme feminists who don't know how to get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, who doesn't know how to be in a relationship, and want to make everybody miserable around her just to spite. Just to spite.
Chivalry is harmful for both men and women because it reinforces this idea that women need to be helped or saved by a stronger man.
So you think stereotypically, you think men are more stronger. Well, guys are more physically stronger by genetics. Hate to tell you that. But also, you forget history. Did you forget about the history class when they talked about Joan of Arc? The female warrior who kicked the shit out of, like, lots of people who are, she is, you know, French? God, you guys are fucking retards. See, this is how, when you talk about these dumbfounded, ignorant progressives, they're not a science major. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. be honest with you, back in the medieval times, they actually had a lot of women who were badass who had to fight. They had a lot of women back in the day who had to fight back because it was war constantly in the medieval times and Dark Ages. I mean, the Black Plague was going on. I mean, you had to be strong back in the day just in order to survive. God, the lack of history and the stupidity that comes out of her mouth. Chivalry needs to be dead because back in the medieval times, because men were men back in the day.
Give us a little credit. You know, we're capable of opening doors for ourselves.
Sweetheart, we know you're capable of opening a door for yourself. It's a little thing called, I don't know, being nice, being a gentleman, opening a door for somebody. You know, I mean, it's called politeness. I open a door for guys, women, children, anybody, just because I'm a polite person. It's a little thing called, I don't know, class that basically you don't have.
Holding a door open for a woman, opening a car door, letting women walk out first on an elevator, pulling out chairs for women, all things that we are frankly capable of doing ourselves. I go to the gym, I do Pilates, you know? I don't really do Pilates, but I do go to the gym. The point is...
Girl, don't kid yourself. You don't go to the gym. You probably go to the buffet stand. You probably drink plenty of beer and order pizza constantly. God, dang my hair.
What's the deal with guys giving up their seats on the subway? If I'm not pregnant, then I probably don't need your seat. Again, maybe if I'm carrying a million heavy boxes or like something like that. But otherwise, just keep your seat. It's fine. And you know what? If you do give me your seat and I take it, that's not... I don't have to talk to you, okay? I've got like 20 podcasts loaded up on my iPod that I would rather listen to than you.
Oh my fucking God. If I stand up and let you have a seat, usually sometimes I just feel like standing up. I don't like huge crowds and buses. I mean, and that's the first thing I usually do. I just give up my seat, you know. And I'm just doing it to be a gentleman. It's like, here you go, miss. But it's a little thing called thank you. Oh my God. After watching this video, if I saw you carrying a bunch of boxes, I would fucking trip you on purpose. Like, you are such a fucking bitch. I would literally just be like, step. Be like, step. She trips and be like, oh, I didn't see that. Like, literally. Like, it's like, if somebody gave me their seat in the bus, I'd be like, thank you. And then listen to my music. You can still listen to your podcast. It's a little thing called thank you. It's being classy. It's actually having class. Like, this girl doesn't have any class. And I don't know why the hell they're playing fucking classical music, because it shows me the lack of class that she has. It's like Trailer Park Trash on crack, just talking about issues that makes no fucking sense. And there's like people starving in third world countries, but she's bitching about a fucking seat and how guys just open doors for her and said, oh, you're just doing just for... No, we're being polite.
Just be teaching the golden rule. Treat others the way that you would want to be treated.
I don't know, if somebody opened the door for me and if somebody gives me their seat in the bus, I would say thank you. And unlike you don't know how you use the word thank you, it puzzles me. And you act like such a narcissist in the first place. You know, guys open the door for you because they're being polite. They're not asking for your number. I don't know, that would be, I would say, part of the golden rule. Thank you very much. God. And look, you know, I'm a gentleman. If I was a father and I had a daughter, and if my daughter was dating a douchebag who didn't open a door, who didn't pull out a chair for a lady, was not polite, then I'm gonna be like, where the fuck is your manners, bro? But if I had a son who was like that, and a gentleman who had to treat a woman right, I knew that person would be right for my daughter, regardless of how they would dress. I mean, I don't like the whole saggy pants thing, and if my daughter dated somebody like that, I would not like it so much. But at the same time, as long as he's a gentleman, then I would look past that. I mean, think about it. I've dated so many women before in the past, and literally I had fathers who would just despise me and thought I was some kind of weirdo because of how I dressed and wear makeup and wear trip pants, dog collars, and chains all around, wear all black with black paint. And then later on, they realized I was such a gentleman because I opened the door and I proved them that I was actually a decent person. So being polite and being a gothic true romantic shows and proves people wrong that looks can be very conceiving. And there's one other thing. nobody no woman wants to date somebody who's a freaking soy boy, who wants to be some passive little pussy who doesn't want to defend their woman if a fight happens, if it happens. You know? There's nothing wrong with being manly, and there's nothing wrong with being, being masculine. There's nothing wrong with it. Actually, it's a good thing. Have a little feminist side, it's no big deal. But, really? Some of these jackasses, these progressive male feminists, they're freaking turning themselves into pussies, wimps, cowards, little boys, not men at all. And they're drinking so much soy, too much soy, that makes themselves look, just lower to testosterone so bad that it's completely pathetic. Look, I'm not the most masculine guy in the world, because look at, I'm a big old fat gut. I'm completely the opposite. But I'm not going to drink too much soy to actually that happen to me. A little soy every once in a while, it's not bad for you, but like when you just drink soy lattes, soy this, soy this, soy that, everything soy until you just completely just turn into a big giant huge pussy, that's pretty pathetic. It's that pathetic. Look at Steve Shives and how much of a pussified person he is.
No, and as I have said before, I think of the two series, I prefer Angel to Buffy. Do you think that's because I'm a sexist? Whether I intend to be sexist or not, do you think there's like there's like sexism involved there?
Yeah, and you know why? Because Angel is about a guy, and you identify as a guy, I'm sure, with a male main character.
Really? These are fictional characters. Okay? These are fictional characters. Oh my God. This is the amount of stupidity. This man is a big, huge, giant pussy. His wife wears the pants in the relationship. See, that's the thing is, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't tell them what to do and try to control them. We make compromises. Same thing with, they don't need to tell me what to do. I'm an adult. I'm 28 years old. You know? And that's the thing is, relationships is about respect. Respecting each other. I'm not going to respect some dumbfounded, ignorant feminist thinking, oh, you're sexist because I like a character that is a male and demonize me because I'm a male and then basically look down on you because you're a guy. What? And this basically just literally his wife just took her hand and then ripped his balls off. I mean, it was brutal. It's like seeing something from Mortal Kombat. God, bro, if you had enough fucking common sense in your fucking head, you would get out of that relationship fast.
The BuzzFeed Try Guys video where they measure their testosterone and it's literally half or less the normal level for a man. Their testosterone is so low, it's below the average for an 85 to 100 year old man.
We're all super freaking hot.
Do my shot.
Stop it right now.
And as we know, the only men who seriously watch BuzzFeed are tofu-eating, male feminist virtue signaling, beta orbiter, soy boy.
Undateable, pussy, skinny little pricks, can't defend themselves in the fight, soy boys. Like, literally, feminists probably want this shit. It's pretty fucking pathetic. That's why they just bash on masculinity. That's why they sit there and say it's toxic masculinity. I actually argue some of these feminists about this, and they always say, you know, the stereotypical of masculinity when people act so macho. No. Okay? There's toxic personalities. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Yeah, you can have people who act really macho and who act great, have toxic attitudes. But women can be very toxic as well. But personality-wise, regardless of what sex or gender or class or anything about you, there's always going to be people out there, all shapes and forms and sizes, that are toxic personalities. And you know what? It's pretty fucked up. And not only that, this is the one other thing that I completely hate about, and I will never date a progressive. Transgender kids. Oh God, no. Okay, oh God, no. Even people in the trans community be like, nah, too young. Blair White even says, that's too young. No. I have no problem with people if they're the age of 18 or older. If they want to experiment with their body and want to have a sex change, I have no problem with body modification. Body modification is a beautiful thing. Why do you think I have a lot of piercings on my face? Why do you think my ears are gauged? Why do you think I have so many tattoos? See? So many tattoos. Because I appreciate body modification. I want to do body suspension. What body suspension is? It's when they take little huge hooks, about really thick and big, and they put them into your skin and they hang you from them. That's what I want to do. Body modification is nothing wrong with it if you're 18 or older. But somebody who is 5 or 4 years old, no, that's horrible. You're going to mess that kid up for life. And when they become a teenager, they're going to shoot themselves. There's a high suicide rate for transsexuals. And you look at teenagers who are very emotional and go through hormones, going through changes in their body. That is not good for them at all. That's horrible. Quit fucking with kids.
I'm the scary transgender person the media warned you about. I'm Rebecca.
Day in the future, Rebecca, I'm going to feel really sorry for you. One day you're going to grow up and realize I made a horrible mistake, and you're going to be so mad at your parents for acting like progressive assholes and pricks by virtue signaling, saying, oh, I have a trans kid, just to get the social class to be like, to virtue signal other people and act and try to guilt trip everybody else, that you're going to be miserable all your life. I feel bad for you. And when you're going to hit puberty, everything's going to go downhill. And I'm going to say, I told you so.
My name is Jamie Briesehoff, and I am married. We have 3 children. They are 10, 8, and almost 3 years old. So I write a blog called...
Somebody please call social services on this person. Please. Like, oh my God. You're not going to know your damn child what she's going to want in the future 20, 10, 15 years from now. You don't know what she wants when she becomes an adult. You have no fucking clue. My fucking grandparents, my parents, and all my relatives didn't knew I was going to be thinking about, hey, I want to get a bunch of tattoos and piercings on me when I become older. When I was a kid, I was too busy playing trucks and G.I. Joes. I didn't think about, hey, I might be into boys and girls. I'm bisexual. I didn't think that. That didn't cross my fucking head. I hit puberty, then that crossed my fucking head. But what you're doing here is child abuse. You don't know. You just simply don't know. Please, just leave Mother Nature alone and just leave it as this. And when they become older, if they want to make that change, let them. But if they're too young, they're too young. If they're too young to smoke, they're too young to drink, they're too young to get tattoos and piercings, if they're too young to drive, they are too young to get a sex change. Thank you very much. I don't give a crap if you think I'm a fucking bigot. It's reality. It's a little thing called science, okay? It's a little thing called common sense. You don't inject a bunch of hormones into a freaking kid and then expect, he or she's gonna be okay. No, they're not. They're gonna go through a rough life. And it's gonna be horrible. You're talking about, your loved one. You're going through emotional trials. A lot of emotional stuff. Not only that, suicidal tendencies. What do you think that people who are transsexual, and they call that transphobia is a mental illness, not a fad. It is not a fucking fad. It's not a fashion statement. Thank you very much. Okay, I will never date a progressive, male or female. Okay, progressivism is fucking cancer. Liberals, I can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's reality. But when you're talking about, pussifying men into, scared little babies and low testosterone, which is bad for their health. That's not a good idea. Bitching about, oh, a guy opened a door for me, I'm offended, and basically bashing on chivalry, which is a good thing. I'm not gonna be for that, and I'm also not gonna be for, having a son or daughter, injecting them with a bunch of hormones, and then later on when they become a teenager, they're gonna commit suicide. That would be a terrible idea. Wait till they become an adult, then they can figure that stuff out by themselves. Look, it's just, this is self-destructive ideology. This is basically, you know what? I watched the movie Fight Club. You know how he said self-improvement and self-destruction? I think he really meant by this. I think progressivism and what they think is self-improvement is self-destruction. Leave Mother Nature alone, leave men alone, leave chivalry alone. Please. Leave the good old-fashioned things that made the good old-fashioned things alright. Leave those alone. Talk to you guys later. God bless America. Talk to you guys later. Peace.